Today we are getting spicy. I'm gonna do a 30-minute men's dry manicure. Let's do this. All right, we're gonna quickly just do a 30-minute manicure, a men's manicure, if we need to put a gender to it. I have the biggie. Again, you have to say it like that. Biggie. That's what's up. That's what I was called in college. I'm gonna do all fingers with the forward biggie. This is the fine grit, so I am very, very gentle because I know I'm not putting any kind of product on. I don't need medium. Again, you cannot prep the natural nail with a fine. It's not gritty enough. It's not gonna rough up the nail enough that we need it to if we're gonna apply some kind of enhancement. So here I am with that biggie, and I'm at about 10,000 RPMs. I'm just pushing back the cuticle. Since it has a rounder head, I can also use it as my pusher, which I love to do. I'm just buffing the nail. Now, you still see some residue. That's fine, because I'm also gonna put the bit in reverse and go against the grain. But the first thing to do is when I sit down with my client is I spray those hands just to clean any of the bacteria off, as well as just to dry him out, because everything I'm doing is dry. And then we're gonna do all 10 fingers, just like this. The big E in fine. We don't need the medium, and his cuticles are just flaking right off. Exactly what we wanna see. All right. I like utilizing my forward and reverse. As you guys know on this channel, I talk about going against the grain and always lifting the cuticle up and off the nail plate. That way I'm achieving the look that I want. So I'm trying to get into the sinus area in this lateral groove, but because I have a rounded tip, I can only go so far. So I can take my angle and soften the skin and maybe get a little bit of it, but I might just have to, take my nylon brush and clean it out, or I might need to just jump in with a flame and open it up a little more. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to keep moving forward. But I do know this shape is not going to fit into that sinus area. That's why there is not just one tool that does it all. It depends on the look and also on your client's nails. What am I trying to achieve? But just look how nice that looks. Look at that beautiful arch. That's exactly what I want to see. And I'm just rolling back. Now, if I get a little bit of skin like that, I'm just going to use the top of the Big E, and I'm just going to, look at that. We just cleaned it right up. And that's why I start in forward and end in reverse. If you are finding that the skin is not coming up and off when you do the rollback, it means you are working in the wrong direction. It's beautiful. How's everything feeling?
Feels great.
Super gentle, right?
Yeah, real smooth.
Real smooth. That's what we want. No pain. We're going to take alcohol. Spray them. Scrub out that dust. I am not jamming my pusher. Everything has been loosened. I'm just creating that nice rounded proximal fold. This is a little more crusty. We talked about the crust over there. This is a 30-minute manicure. Keep going. I'm not just going to pull out a tool for this, okay? I'm going to switch the side of my cuticle pusher and just remove that dirt. Just like that. Maybe I can get this edge and just grab a little more of it. This is what I want to do. I don't want to just get another bit. Perfect. Okay, we're on track. Might even get done before that 30 minutes. Gonna go ahead, put oil. Make sure your dropper is not touching the skin. If it does, then it's introducing bacteria. You guys know at this point, once I introduce the oil, what are we gonna do? We're gonna use the polisher ball. Or maybe not. Oh! Look at that. We have used the Big E, and we have created another style of the very fine. Does the very similar thing, but it's different angle. Let's go ahead and see it. Now, I know some of you like working at a lower speed. That's totally fine. You can do that with the polishing bit. Some of us like to work at higher speed and really work in that oil. All right, so I'm super excited to show you guys. This is the first time on film, the Big E, and very fine. We're just softening everything. I'm at 13,000 RPMs. I chose 13,000 because I want to just be able to push up into that nail plate a little more. And we can see his skin just sucked up that oil. I'm in reverse, so everything is pulling away from the nail. And obviously, I am not doing any kind of enhancement, but you would just make modifications if you were. Pushing it in, just making that fold so soft. That way when you get back to roofing, you're not going to have some wild coyote hangnails that are coming out with a vengeance. Boom, there you have it. Quick men's manicure with the Big E. 30 minutes, don't complicate it. Men and women, they want different things. Make sure it's luxury, make sure it's high end, and maybe show a little bit of skin. Just kidding about that. Don't do that. Do whatever feels right for you. But hey, if you like more content like this, like, subscribe, and make sure you click the little bell so you can get notifications when we post a video.